guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be making sugar cookies. Let's start by naming the ingredients that you will need for this recipe. We will start with 2 3/4 cup of flour. We have 1 egg. We have half a teaspoon of baking soda. We have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We have 2 sticks of butter here. It's very soft butter. Just make sure it's very soft and not temperature butter. And then we have sugar here. And vanilla. So these are all the ingredients that we are going to need for today's recipe. So the very first step is, I have the butter here. As you can see, it is very smooth. I've worked it to where it's soft, and I'm going to be able to mix in my sugar. So with the sugar and the butter, I'm gonna make sure that I mix those 2 things together very well, and then I will add 1 egg. So when I mix this, I'm going to make sure that the mixture comes out to be very smooth. It's already looking very smooth. So now that I see that it's coming all together, there is no clumps. The butter smoothed down very well with the sugar. Just make sure that you have something creamy like this looking. A very good tip that I can show you guys is to leave your butter out for a few hours before you're going to incorporate it in your recipe. Okay, there we have our butter with sugar. Next, I'm going to add 1 egg. We are going to mix our egg into the mixture. Now we see that the egg mix is coming well with the butter and our sugar. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You can add another little half of a teaspoon so your cookies can come out with more flavor. About that much is okay. And then we will mix that into our batter. There is that. Now we're going to start with step 2. So in this step, we will be using our flour. I'm going to add the baking powder and the baking soda. Right in there. I'm gonna grab a spoon and I'm just going to move it a little bit in here, stir it up just a little bit so those ingredients can incorporate. Now that we're done with this step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of this mixture that I just mixed in those ingredients, and you're going to pour it into the mixture we had previously made, and you're going to fold it in slowly in different portions, small portions. So I'm going to start by adding just a little bit, and I'm going to mix it. Now you're going to add this flour in portions until the flour is completely incorporated with your batter. So now, this is what the mixture is supposed to look like. It looks a little bit crumbly, but when you grab a spoon and spoon it out to make your little circles, it'll stay a little bit more consistent and in place. So I'm going to show you how we make one little cookie ball. So you grab about this amount, and then you put it on the palm of your hand. You're going to mix it. And it's supposed to look something like this. You can make them as big as you want, but if the larger cookie that you make, the more time it'll take to cook. So normally about this size would be a good size of a cookie. So I'm gonna put it here on my pan, and I'm gonna make a couple so you guys can see what it looks like. Now our cookies are done, rolled out, and are ready for the oven. I'm gonna stick them in the oven for 375 for about 10 minutes. If you want them a little bit more crispier, you can go another 2-3 minutes. Now we will wait, and I will show you the final product. So here is our cooked cookies, fresh right out of the oven. I'm going to try some of them with you to see how they taste. You do have to take them off the pan quick so they don't get stuck. But let's try it. They're nice and soft. See how easy it is to break apart? But a little tip, don't eat too many because you might gain weight. But we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.